What's up, you guys? Cece back with another video. Welcome or welcome back. So what's up, y'all? Cece back with another video, and today I'm super excited because we're going to start a new series here on this channel, and it's going to be called Coffee Chats, okay? So if you need to pause this video, go get your coffee, go get yourself a notepad, a pen, get your iPad, get your phone, whatever you need to take notes, because we're going to be spilling some real tea in this video, okay? In this video, we're going to talk a lot about how to actually get promoted, okay? And we're not going to use any canned generic tips. These are tips that actually have helped me to get promoted in my career throughout the years and how you can use them too. I know a lot of you guys are 9-to-5 bosses like I am, so we all want to be successful in our career, and a lot of us are looking for career growth. If you're not looking for career growth, these are still great tips to keep in mind as you navigate your career on a daily basis. However, these tips specifically, they gonna get you that growth, okay? They gonna get you that money. They gonna get you that promotion. So make sure you stay tuned. Again, grab yourself a little snack, grab your coffee, grab your notepad, your pen, your pencil, and let's get into it. You want a promotion, right? You're sitting around doing all the right things. You're doing good work, hoping someone's gonna notice you and give you that next opportunity. Let me tell you right now, that is not going to get you what you want. Getting a promotion is all about strategy. You have to have a good strategy in place, and there are key pieces of that strategy that need to be in place and put into action if you want to actually see growth in your career. Promotions are not just about your performance. Again, I know a lot of us think if we just sit back, do our work, put our head down, do the best work we can, we're going to get noticed and we're going to get that career growth. Promotions are about a whole lot more than just performance. And we're going to talk a little bit about some of these unspoken rules that they're not going to put in that employee handbook for you, okay? So the first rule I want to talk about is one that I have had a problem with from the beginning of my career. I feel like I am just now starting to master this one, and that is visibility is everything. You could be the hardest worker in the room, but if no one knows what you're doing, who cares? You know, if you're not going to promote your work, if your work isn't out there for everyone who matters to see, then who cares what you're doing? You have to learn to be visible within your organization. So you're going to start with learning how to talk about your wins. You have to learn how to talk about them in a strategic way to let everyone know what great work you are doing. So you're not going to go around bragging and talking about just I'm amazing this and I'm amazing that. You have to do it in kind of a strategic, sneaky way, just kind of slipping it in there that you're the one who headed up that project that went crazy and saved the company I don't know how many dollars. You gotta kind of slide that in there that was you. You gotta kind of slide it in there that it was your sales that put the company over the top for their sales goal last year. Like you gotta kind of slide stuff like that in there as you're talking to, again, the people who matter. So how you're gonna do this, you are going to, if you don't already, schedule one-on-ones with your direct leader and also your skip level leader. So my personal cadence, I have a weekly one-on-one with my direct leader, and then I have a quarterly one-on-one with my skip level. What this allows me to do is talk to my leader and let her know on a weekly basis what I'm actually doing and what I'm actually accomplishing. And again, this doesn't look like I'm so amazing, I've been doing all of these amazing things. It's this week, these are the projects that I'm working on. And it's me asking questions about those projects. So also it sticks in her mind, right? So it's one thing just to give a list of what you're working on. It's another to ask for a quick opinion or ask a quick question about it so that then it sticks in their mind and your project is top of mind the next time they're looking to promote someone in a room that you're not in. Now, when it comes to my skip level meetings, I come into those meetings with intention. I never used to do this. This is something I started doing maybe a year and a half ago, and it has made a world of difference. I come into those meetings with intention and with an agenda, right? I already have my talking points of what I want to talk about with my skip level because my skip level has no idea what the hell I've been working on because I don't talk to her as often. So anytime I can get in front of them, I make the most of that opportunity. So I'm I'm letting them know how I helped the team win that big win that we had 3 weeks ago. Oh, baby, this is what I had to do with that. Those are the types of things that I'm bringing to those meetings so that my work is visible, not only to my direct leader, but then outside of that bubble to my leader's leader. These are great things to do throughout the course of the year. So when it comes to the annual review time, you ain't looking stuck because you ain't know that you really weren't doing the things that you were supposed to do. These meetings are also a great way to check in on your priorities and make sure that you are prioritizing the right work. Rule number 2, perception is everything, and promotions are all about perception. Right? Companies usually look to promote the person who looks like they're already operating at the next level. If you're struggling in your current level, if you're not meeting deadlines in your current level, why would I promote you to the next level to do the same thing? Companies are always looking for who is already operating at that next level. And a lot of times you're not actually operating at that next level, but you're giving off the perception of doing so. Let's talk about how. You're going to speak up in meetings, okay? A lot of us tend to shrink and be quiet in meetings. I know a lot of times in corporate, women are the minorities. Black women especially are the minority. You're the minority in the room, and sometimes it can be very intimidating to speak up. Push through that fear and speak up in those meetings. Ask thoughtful questions. Come to those meetings prepared and ready to wow the room. If you can command a room full of C-suite level executives, you've won the day. Taking initiative and solving problems before they become problems is also another great way to operate at that next level. Taking initiative and solving problems before they become problems is also another great way to operate at that next level. If you're waiting for someone to notice you and give you a promotion, you're doing it all wrong. When a job opening that you want opens up, you should already have done so much groundwork to begin with that you're the person that becomes top of mind as they're talking about who they want to place in that next position. Because I don't care how many people apply, they know if there's an internal candidate, they know some great prospects that they want to put in that next position, if not the person that they want to put in that next position. So keep that in mind as you're working. You are trying to position yourself to be a great next person for whatever job it is that you want that comes open. So as you're operating, make sure you're operating at the level of that job. Rule number 3, your boss is your biggest advocate, but they can also be your biggest roadblock. If your boss don't like you, if you're not getting along with your direct leader, you're probably not getting that promotion. And I'm just going to be very blunt and honest with you because that is the way of the world. Again, perception is everything. So if you're looking to move up a level and you and your boss bump heads and you guys just aren't seeing eye to eye and you don't think that they think you're ready for that promotion, you're probably not going to get it because guess what? The job you're applying for, that leader, they're going to talk to your leader and ask how your performance is. And if you don't get a glowing, raving review, that promotion's probably not going to happen. So you have to start thinking about how you're coming off to your direct leader. And if you don't think that relationship is salvageable or is going to happen, then you probably want to start to look at elsewhere if you're looking for career growth. Now, if you feel like your boss is a great advocate for you, you want to have that promotion talk early. I'm talking 6 to 12 months before you're ready to be promoted. So my conversation always looks like, look, this is where I am now, and this is the next level I'm trying to get to. Where can I close that gap? What opportunities do you see that I need to work on so when the next position comes open, I'm ready for it? I am always having those conversations. I'm always advocating to have career progression conversations with my direct leader and with my skip level. Those conversations are so important because it puts it on their radar that yes, I want to move to the next level. Sometimes there are so many people who are just content with being at the level that they're at, being in the job they are, and they are perfectly happy with that. And that's perfectly fine. They could be rock star performers, but they're like, no, I'm happy being at this level. I don't want to move up. That's perfectly fine. But to make sure that you are not lumped in that bucket and your direct leader knows where you want to go, you have to open your mouth and speak to them and let them know exactly what your intentions are. And once again, this does not just happen at annual review time. This is a continuous conversation that you continue to come back to throughout the year, so the message never gets lost. Rule number 4, office politics are real. Real. Right, wrong, indifferent, love them, hate them, they're real. And if you don't play, you don't win. You don't play the game, you ain't got to worry about getting a promotion because you ain't getting it. Don't worry. People promote who they like and who they feel they can trust. So this is where networking comes into play. Not only do you need to network with the people in your core team, but you also need to step outside of that and talk to cross-functional partners and make allies within other teams. I have so many people that will speak about me and speak my name in rooms that I'm not there because I have made those connections. I've made those relationships. I check on those people from time to time. Sometimes I'll just send a quick message and go, hey, how you doing? Haven't heard from you in a while. Just making sure everything is okay. Those little messages go quite a long way in keeping those connections alive and keeping your name top of mind when a new project, a promotion, or anything comes available. You never want to be that person that only talks to people when they need something. You got to keep those connections warm. And I'm not saying don't be genuine because I'm very genuine when I reach out, but again, I make sure to not only reach out when I need something, but I also reach out at other times randomly as well. Sometimes we can get so caught up in our own little bubble that we forget that there are other people outside of our direct line of sight that could actually help us if we give them the opportunity. Okay, last rule I got for y'all today, timing and money matter. All right. So if you go asking for a promotion in December, ain't nobody promoting nobody in December, baby. Like that don't make sense, right? Why would you go asking for a promotion in December? Companies don't just hand out promotions because you asked. You have to ask for a promotion at the right time when that budget resets. How about that? You think about that? You got to know where your company is. Like if the company is in a recession and they cutting heads left and right, going through layoffs, you probably not getting a promotion right now. And that's okay. Maybe it's time for you to leave. I think we get so complacent and so caught up in where we are that we forget that we have the option to leave, right? You are not bound to any company. Companies have not earned our loyalty these days. So if there's another opportunity better for you at another place, that's where you need to go. We take things so personally, and I think sometimes we forget that this is all business, okay? It's business on their side, and it should be business on your side. We are all just here working because we need to eat. That's it. That's the only reason I go to work. I don't get up and go to work because I love it so much. I get up and go to work because my children need to eat food, because I have softball fees to pay, because I have a roof to keep over my head. That's the reason I get up and go to work. So once you start thinking about work as a business transaction versus taking everything so personally, life gets a lot easier. I promise you. Moral of the story, hard work is nice, but it is not enough. Get visible, act like the job you want, and make sure the right people know you're ready. Drop a comment if you've ever seen someone get promoted who didn't deserve it. I'd love to hear your stories. And if you want more career tea, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I hope you guys enjoyed this new series. We're definitely going to be dropping these videos from time to time. So if there are any topics that you want me to hit, make sure you let me know down below. They can be about career, it can be about life, it can be about whatever you want it to be about, motivation, productivity. Just let me know what you guys want to see down below, and we'll definitely continue these coffee chats because I've enjoyed filming this so much. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.